Hello, my name is Kuhn. I am a fine art photographer. I have been working for 25 years. I enjoy being close to people, so I photograph people, and it has been a really enjoyable ride. I was born and raised in Brazil with German parents. My family was always abroad. They were not there during my day-to-day time. I was very shy and I was more introspective. So I fell in love with photography because photography is fast. And at that point, in my 20s, suddenly all of my shyness of the early teens was kind of fading away, and I was becoming more and more secure about myself. And I was stepping out into the new person in my 20s. So photography being fast was in line with a little bit more of a restless personality. At the same time, because it's so fast, how do you stop it? How do you make it maybe more timeless? Because remember, I was interested on the art and the communication between ages, between centuries. So in a sense, I wanted to work with something that would be able to be understood in the future, or that doesn't have any time, could have been taken many years before or many years after. And that's how, in a way, I got into the nudes. So for me, the nudes was a way of showing the human presence, the human essence, in a very bare state, in a very honest, and in a very free form. My first camera was one of those Kodak that goes like this, but I don't remember the name of it. It's not that I wanted to be a photographer, I just got it because it was something interesting. But what happened was that I immediately opened the package and took pictures of my friends around the table, around the cake. And when I think back about all of my work, I think that has in a way remained the same. I am taking pictures of the people that are close to me, that are part of my life. Fast forward in college, when I realized I really wanted to start taking more serious images, and I wanted to have a large format camera that I can handheld, that I don't need a tripod, because I really find it important to be very close to the people that I'm photographing, and I don't want the equipment to be in between us. So even a tripod I would like to avoid. So that's when I researched, and the medium format that you can still handheld is the Hasselblad. So all of my works have been done with the Hasselblad. Maybe different cameras or different lenses, maybe film and digital, but it has always been Hasselblad. And the funny part about it is that I was born in 1969 when the man landed on the moon and they had a Hasselblad. I think what inspires me the most is the mystery of life, and that idea that we are here, and while we are here on planet Earth, what is it that we're doing while we are alive? Most of my work is in the outside. I like to photograph with natural light. I might bring a couple of things to make it a little bit more perfect, but most of it is with the sunlight, which I adore. You think you're gonna jump into a situation, shoot and get out. And I actually like the people. So I actually want to hang out forever. I have learned so much from the people that I photograph. When they look at the work, they might interpret it in a completely different way than I would be interpreting. And those conversations have been one of the most rich moments in my life. I think it's really important to foster the young voices and to foster creativity. I always thought that creativity is, in a metaphorically speaking, that it's like a little bird that is inside of you learning to fly. And I think in that moment in life when someone is trying to understand what creativity is and trying to understand their inner voice, I think it's magnificent that LACP can be a place for them to feel comfortable and explore that and allow themselves to give the tools that they need, but also open their minds to other people's photography and a whole community, a whole supporting community. Photographers have a tendency of working mostly alone, and sometimes they forget how interconnected we are and how important the community is. And I think that the LACP's outreach program in the community around Los Angeles area is something really important. I am incredibly honored to be receiving the Stieglitz Award from the Los Angeles Center of Photography. It means the world to me. Thank you.